My friends, welcome to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. I hope you all are doing well. What I have here is a stool. This is from Big Agnes. This is their Skyline ultralight stool. I've been testing this out for a while now, and I'm ready to share my thoughts and opinions with you all. For those of you who are looking to pack light, go lighter weight, but yet want to carry some sort of sitting platform, this is an interesting option to consider. As you're about to see, this product features a design that's rather different than most of the stools that are out on the market today. If you purchase this stool like I did, this is what you're going to receive. This is the storage bag. You have a draw pull at the top. You also have a loop here to assist with opening, and also you can attach this to your backpack if you want to. It should be mentioned here on the side of the storage bag, you do have setup instructions. This is the seat. And we'll come back to this in just a moment. And this is the frame. All of this is shock corded. It doesn't feature a hub. And I'll explain what that means in just a moment. And as you can see there, it sets up rather quickly. When looking at the seat, on the back side, you have pull sleeves, one in each corner. When looking at the frame and the back of the seat here, you can see that there's some color coding going on. The back rails, they are silver. The front are black. With the seat, you have the silver, and you also have the black. This is going to assist with the setup process and make it very simple. So silver to silver, black to black. You can see how the sleeve goes over the pole, just like that. And just like that, everyone, the stool has been set up. When looking at the stool here, you can see that the back side is more narrow than the front. You have the logo over here. That's where your back is going to go when you sit down. Something else that you can see here is that this is dipped. There's a nice recess here for when you sit down. And this is going to benefit you when you're actually using this product. And that's because of this, everyone. When you sit down on this stool, it's like sitting into a chair, not like sitting on a stool. It's actually incredibly comfortable. It's very different than most of the backpacking camping stools that are out on the market today. It's very similar to sitting down in a foldable chair. The only difference is that there's no back here. The back has been removed to save weight, not only with the frame, but the material itself. Before going any further with this product and really jumping to my review of it, let's go over some stats real quick. So first off, this is available in 3 different colors. You have black, orange, and you also have yellow. The materials for this stool include nylon with a ripstop polyester. It features a DWR coating, and that means that it's going to be somewhat water resistant. Like if you spill water on this, it kind of beads up. With the pole system, this is aluminum, and you have these little plastic feet on the bottom here. I mentioned before that this stool features a hubless design. That does separate this product from many other stools that are out on the market today, and that's because most of those use a plastic hub system. So you would have the poles, they would connect into that plastic hub. It makes it rather bulky and adds weight. With this stool, you do not have that hub, that unnecessary material there. So again, this is a lighter weight product. When it comes to the complete weight of this kit, that includes the seat, the frame, and the storage bag, you're looking at 1 pound, 4.5 ounces. If you like, you can remove the storage bag, that is half an ounce. When it comes to the measurements and dimensions, this features a sitting height of 15 inches. At the widest point, this is 21 inches wide. When it comes to the pack size, 3.5 inches by 12 inches. This has a weight capacity of 250 pounds, and the cost of this is $100. Something that you have to keep in mind though, when you compare this to competitive products, that this is actually quite large for a stool system. Most of the stools that I've seen and tested are rather small. This is the opposite. This is quite big, and also incredibly comfortable. And that really does take us over to the review portion. So first off, this is a very comfortable stool, and its level of comfort goes back to the overall design of this. It sits like a chair. When you're inside of this, it's just like being in a chair, except there's no backing to it. If you're going out for a backpacking trip, a camping trip, where ounces count, you can take something like this, it gets you off the ground. For some people that will be important, and it doesn't add a whole lot of weight to your backpack. And at the same time, it's very, very comfortable. If you were going to go out for a car camping trip where weight doesn't matter, then you would want the back. That way you could really kick back and relax. Even when sitting on this stool for hours at a time, it is very, very comfortable. And also it's the perfect height for most people. You can sit here, work around a fire, you're not too far away from the ground, and also you're not too close. Because of the large sitting area, it doesn't feel restrictive at all. You're not going to feel any sort of pinching or discomfort in your hips or anything like that. Now I should mention this. This is a one-directional sit. When it comes to using this, you're going to sit just like this and that's it. You're not going to be able to sit in it this way or the other way or backwards. This only works one direction. Next up everyone, this is a very lightweight product, 1 pound, 4 ounces. It's very lightweight. Also, it's very compressible, it's compact. It does not take up much space inside of your backpack. That is impressive. I'm someone who generally carries with me a chair, and a chair itself is so big, it takes up so much space. Oftentimes you have to mount it on the outside of your pack, but with this stool, you don't have to do that. The setup process could not be any simpler. Everything's color-coded, and you can get this done in the matter of seconds. Another pro for this is that you can use this for more than just a stool. In fact, this makes a rather good table. I wouldn't put my stove on it, but you can certainly put items on it and do whatever you need to do. Another pro that I have for this goes without saying, but you can use this for just about any sort of outdoor purpose. You can use it for hiking, backpacking, day hikes, multi-day. You can put this in your kayak, you can go bike packing and whatnot. Again, the form factor is so good. It's so small, it's so lightweight. It's perfect for just about any sort of outdoor activity. Next up, when it comes to durability, I've had no issues. Everything's held up well over the last couple of months. Yeah, I have no issues to report so far. Next up, my friends, this is a very stable stool, and that's because it features 4 legs. Most of the stools that you will find out on the market feature 3. That's not the case here. This is very stable. You can stand up, you can move around, and it doesn't want to tip over. You certainly can get it to tip with an extreme motion, but for your average movements, you're not going to have any issues. And that's because of these reasons. First off, you're planted with the 4 legs. The frame will flex slightly, and also the material will stretch slightly when you have a movement. All of that translates to a very comfortable, very stable sit. The last pro that I have for you all is this storage bag. This is actually large enough to fit the stool, and that's impressive because most of the chair products out there, even from very high-end companies, they feature storage bags that are way too small for the products. That's not the case here. This is large enough to fit the stool, fit the seat. There's no issues. You don't have to struggle with it. There's no fuss. And I like that, and I appreciate that. And that takes us over to the cons that I have for this product. Con number 1 is this, everyone. When it comes to the feet, these will sink into the ground. So you will have to consider this. When you're using this on soft soil, you will have to come up with a solution. Maybe get some rocks, get some bark. You can also purchase little pads that fit on these. Either get those or get creative. And that takes us over to the biggest con that I have for this stool, and that's price. At $100. This is extremely expensive. This is roughly $60 to $70 more expensive than most stools out on the market. Yes, it's more comfortable. Yes, the materials are better. But still, $60 to $70 more expensive than the competition. That is going to be something that you have to consider. It's your decision whether or not it's worth the money or not. For myself, I do not regret purchasing this. I do like this quite a bit, but at the same time, I wish it wasn't this pricey. You're paying a premium price for the Big Agnes brand. At the same time, you have to consider this. Big Agnes is a company from the USA. They have an excellent warranty. So if you ever have an issue, they're going to take care of you. Whereas if you purchase one of the cheaper stools that's out on the market, generally those come from Chinese companies. So if you have a problem, you're stuck with it. It's one of those things that you have to consider the price and consider what you're getting for that price. In this case, basically to summarize everything, you're getting an excellent product, excellent materials from an excellent company, a company that's going to take care of you if you have a problem. And that right there wraps it up, folks. That is my review of the Skyline Ultralight Stool. Now, it should be mentioned that Big Agnes, they do make chairs. They feature designs which you typically see with other companies as well, slight modifications, slight variations. They are very, very expensive. Make sure to comment down below and share your thoughts. What do you all think about the Skyline? Do you have one? Have you used one? What do you all think about this product? If you do have experience with it, make sure to comment down below and share with the community. Share what you like and what you don't like. Share whether or not you think the stool is worth the $100 price tag. Before you go, hit the thumbs up, everyone, because it does help the channel. Make sure to check out the merch store if you're interested in some outdoor gear review merch. It's a great way to support a channel that's agenda-free. Take care, everyone. Be well. Strength and honor.